of BTC once again. I do like to start from March price action to put the market reaction into perspective. We have here an ascending trend line, ATL. So we have couple of them, couple of ascending trend line. So you see, sometimes when you are doubting the status of market, there are so many parameters, there are so many indices that point towards what market is doing. If you look here, you're going to find more of ascending trend line than descending trend line. So that tells you a story. They are all ATL. These are all ATL, all. The market is still bullish. Bitcoin is still bullish. It's still bullish. So the only descending trend line we have here is just 1, 2. These are the two DTLs we have. Are the two DTLs we have. The both of them are descending trend line. Both. So let's dive into the structure. And this is a demand floor. So in the future, every reaction that comes on this floor is an expected buy. It's very key and critical. And this is a supply roof and also a litmus test for buy continuation. So what does that mean? That in the future, if price comes there, I'm looking out for breakout of the roof. It breaks the roof, it returns to the floor. Use it as a trust foundation. Trading is very simple. And start the affirmation any day you start. You bless the USD. USD is a compass, is a mirror that guides you, is a compass that guides you in the financial market. If you understand the direction of US dollar, you are made forever and ever. You can never go broke. You can never. It's impossible to be broke when you know the direction of United States dollar. It's impossible. So we have here as ROS resistance becomes support on breakout structure. And we'll have here breakout structure and price returns here RTSR support become resistance on breakout structure 1 2 3 4. You see 1 2 3 4 give us an ascending trend line ATL that puts here on demand. So if price breaks this structure and return here, I expect a respect. But I'm very critical of this descending trend line. You see, because of the price action at that level, every time price has touched that structure, it has always been a buy. And market formed that structure starting from here: SR1, SR2, SR3, SR4, SR5, SR6. And if you put it into perspective, you realize that it holds a buy potential. It holds a buy potential. So we cannot ignore it. So that means that price can tip into that structure and respect it, making it a descending trend line and as well a demand floor. So I'm also going to put a shade on it, knowing fully well that that could be an area where buying liquidity will be sought, and you could see a buyback on that trend line. It's a descending trend line on 4 hours. So there is a very high probability that price could come there and react. It's a demand floor. So look at the structure. Can you see the structure? Can you see it starting from here? So we expect a push into this structure. And the reason you have seen here react is we have here as ROS1, we have here as ROS2. break of two ROS level, 1, 2, breakout, price return here, retest, ROT SR1, ROT SR2, break of structure, retest, and market sold down. And you realize here, we have here is ROS1, and we also have here as a break of structure price return here. Look at here, we also have another ROS. If you look here, we have here ROS1, we have here ROS2. Break of that two ROS level, and price came back on retest, and price returned back here to retest it. Retest 1, retest 2. So let me put a number on it so you can go back and check it on your own. Go back and check on your own. 1, and the second one is 2. So there are 2 retests to that structure. 2 ROS level breakout, ROS1, ROS2 breakout. Price came back, retest. You see here retest. There is a retest at that level. There is a retest here, and price came back and respected it. Break and retest, buy, create a new high. Price came back to that same structure. This structure was responsible for a new high. Price returned to that same structure that was broken, created another new high. And to be very, very honest with you, whatever that breaks price out of here will go back to challenge the breakout of the 4 hours ascending trend line ATL, ROS1, so SR1, SR2, SR3, SR4, break of structure, retest, retest. So if price comes back again, we are going to get a retest figure. We are going to get a retest. So at that level, I want to put up ROT slash ROS. It's a retest candle, and as well resistance becomes support on break of structure. So this strategy is very orthodox, but it's a trade simplified. Trade simplified. So what does this mean? It puts here on technical that here becomes your new ascending trend line retest, and as well a supply roof. So if price dips into that structure, believe it or not, I will look for a sell opportunity and sell down again. I will not think twice to do so. So, but there is a very strong resistance to upswing at this level. So that means on technical that price can move back here and turn to sell and take away this floor completely so that we can have rest of mind. We need to have rest of mind. And if price returns here, it will respect here because here is a demand floor. It will go back to challenge the broken demand floor as a supply roof. It might form a W structure and return back. This is one case scenario. And it might return. On the return, it will break away the structure and return here and buy back to retest this descending trend line. SR1, SR2, SR3, SR4, SR5. It returns here SR6. So trading is very simple. God bless United States dollar. May dollar favor us. May dollar direction favor us. If you are favored by United States dollar, you will be in green all through. You can never be in red. I'm always in green. My goal today was all through green, green, green. All through. Because of the affirmation. Every day I do affirmation. I pray about the US dollar. I affirm to be in my position, in my direction. And it has never failed me. Copy this affirmation. It will help you. Every day you wake up, affirm, bless the tool that you are using to trade. Your biggest tool in this market is US dollar. It's not your country currency. It's not your euro. It's not pounds. It's not yen. It is USD. So if you cannot bless your tools, go look for what else you use. Bye bye.